So, 3, 2, 1. You're listening to Just Okay Gamers, where this week, oh, say, can you see?
What? You see
by the dawn?
Nasty, please stand
What?
during this.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
Yeah. Hand on breasts.
Nasty. Why?
I'm sorry.
You just keep apologizing when you don't get up.
I know it's my legs. They're just really sore. You know.
Sore from what?
Well, you see, I decided that I was gonna go to the gym yesterday, and there was this really big guy who was stuck on the leg press. So
he was actually like physically stuck. Like, help! I can't move.
Yeah. And then so I went over there and I tried to pick him up, and he was just too big. He had
you hit on him?
Yeah. And then we went on a date, and then I picked him up in loving joy, and carried him down to the beach and threw him in the ocean.
And that's why your legs hurt.
Yeah, and then left him there.
I thought you weren't standing as an act of solidarity with.
No.
No.
Nope. Just a gay sand beach night date thing.
A gay gym tryst.
Yeah, exactly. Glad you guys understand.
Sounds like a good band name.
Where would I be if you guys didn't understand me?
Don't you ever talk over the intro ever again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fucker.
Thanks for listening to episode 228.
228?
228?
Did we play the music?
Yeah, you guys didn't hear it?
Nope.
Oh,
no.
That's why I kept talking.
That's why we're like,
oh man. My bad.
Don't you ever talk over that again. Okay.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
There it is.
There it is.
Yep. 228.
Yeah, 228. Oh, the Just Okay Gamers podcast. My name's Guido, and I'm here with
Wally.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's Nasty.
Oh boy.
Wow.
We are slap happy today.
Yeah.
We
need to explain a few things for the listeners, I feel.
Okay, let's explain a thing or two.
Okay.
One, we buried Milpool with Tom Petty in his casket.
Oh shit, we did?
The shit-covered casket.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's who else was in there.
Yeah, you could hear
Did
him
you shove him in?
Yeah, absolutely. I shoveled him in. And then, sealed the casket shut, buried him 6 feet deep with Tom Petty. And that's why he's not here today. So he's been underground for 7 days.
Is that why they call it 6 feet under?
Yeah.
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You never knew
what,
that?
You just found out what 6 feet under means? Yeah, 6 feet under.
Mind is
You're
blown.
dead. You're buried.
I can't believe.
I'm just joshing you guys.
Yeah, right.
How are those accents
good,
going?
okay,
You
good.
like them? See, improv paid off, you fuckers.
Oh, boy.
We don't want to believe
it.
so hard.
I do. I still believe it. I think he's trying to save face.
No, I knew what 6 feet
I'll
under
allow
meant.
it. I'll allow it.
Who doesn't know what 6 feet under means?
Well, Milpool doesn't because he's probably dead. He
Well,
doesn't know anything.
I think he would know it the most out of all of us right now.
Yeah,
'cause
but
he's
can
there.
you know things when you're dead?
I guess.
Nah, I don't think you can.
No? Why not?
Because you don't have a consciousness.
Wait, who?
Anyone
What
dead.
if you're a ghost?
Well, then, if you're a ghost, you probably only know ghost things.
Are ghosts just consciousnesses? They don't, if they exist.
Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Do you?
Why not?
Yeah? I don't know. I can't believe in ghosts.
Why?
My belief in ghosts is directly proportional to my belief in aliens.
Ooh, no, I think
Ooh,
aliens
that is
are
a
different.
weird that is a weird proportion to have.
I mean, they're equally as well. No, I guess the likelihood of aliens is far more likely.
That there's aliens?
But I guess, yeah, I think there's a far greater chance of there being alien life than there is of being ghosts.
Yeah, just statistical kind of thing.
Yeah.
I guess I could get behind that.
I was factoring in. Yeah, I mean, I was factoring in the likelihood of ever encountering intelligent life in my lifetime.
Which is the
And I
first you
figured,
think
it's just as likely.
you'll encounter a ghost or an alien.
An alien, hopefully.
Yeah, probably an alien, right?
I would want to encounter an alien.
Yeah, because
I'd want to talk to a ghost.
yeah, but well, I'd love to talk to a ghost, especially an important person. I mean, the difference being one is an apocryphal creation of legend, and the other one has some scientific merit. But I mean, why not?
Who's your favorite ghost?
In popular culture?
In anything.
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg.
She's still alive.
In what capacity did she serve as a ghost in any context?
She
The
was
movie
in
Ghost?
the movie Ghost.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Was she a ghost?
Wow,
in
that
Ghost?
one went
about
over
her.
you, Wally?
Was she a ghost in Ghost, or was
though?
she alive?
Wasn't she? No, I thought she was the ghost.
No, she was the first one that Patrick
No!
Swayze talked to, like was able to communicate
Yeah,
with.
Patrick Swayze was literally the ghost.
Maybe
Yeah, she was a
a
medium.
ghost, though. I can't remember, man. I haven't seen Ghost for ages.
No, she was a psychic that could see, and she was like his conduit to talk to the outside world.
Okay.
Okay.
What
believe
about that
you.
one dude that teaches him how to hit the sign in the subway? Remember him? He's like a big character.
That guy's
actor.
dead.
Is he?
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about?
What?
You know who I'm talking about?
Well, I mean, I don't say he's dead. Okay, we're saying ghost is a metaphor for being dead,
I
and
thought you
ghost
meant
is a
the
character.
actor was
No,
dead.
no, I don't think he's dead. But he was a ghost.
Guys, get it together, all right?
Oh, what a tragedy. That one really hits home. That one guy that was in Ghost. He was also the he was also the monkey grinder guy in Batman Returns. Do you remember that?
We're giving this guy so much credit. You know, I'm sure he's really proud of these two specific.
He's got a really goofy face, and I have a cousin that kind of looks like him, and we used to call him Ghost when we were children. It was pretty mean, actually.
I'm glad that you're admitting it. You're finally owning up to it, Guido. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, but man, I'm gonna miss that guy when he dies.
Yeah.
I should probably learn his name. I'd like to
Your
think
cousin?
No, the actor.
Oh.
So how are your weeks?
They were good.
Vincent Schiavelli.
Schiavelli? Is that him? That's
No,
the guy.
Schiavelli. Sorry.
Oh.
Yes, I didn't mean to interrupt Nasty, but it happened like synonymously in my audio.
Oh man, we should get Vincent Schianelli on the podcast.
Vincent Schianelli.
Yeah, I bet he's
Schiavelli.
been in Schiavelli?
Schiavelli.
Vincent Schiavelli Ribisi?
Sure.
I got to go through his backlog now.
And watch all of his movies.
No, to see what other movies he's been in. He's been in so many movies. He's just got that droopy ass face, man. Damn.
Character actors, man.
Look at that
Yeah.
face. That droopy ass face.
Sorry. Nasty, continue on your day / week.
Yeah, what did you do?
Was I talking about my week?
You started to.
I interrupted you. Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying I had a long week. I don't actually know if I was talking about my week.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, God. What is going on here?
What is going on? Well, I'll tell you about my day because it's the highlight of my week. I went to a charity clay shooting tournament. It's supposed to take the place of a golf outing as an alternative option. Went to a really nice shooting range / nature shooting range thing, and we fired at clay targets, and I hit 30 for 50, which is about 60%.
Solid.
And since I only shot a shotgun like twice ever, I was pretty proud of myself, but it was fun.
How's your shoulder feel?
I was taught how to fire it properly, so not too terrible. I'm used to shooting bolt action rifles, so the entire approach has to change. Shotguns are way more, as we've learned from video games, kind of all over the place with their fire spreads. You have to be a lot more mobile with your aiming, and it was good though. It's a little achy from the blasts, but I mean, it's really cool. You have to like angle yourself a certain way as opposed to firing a rifle, which is more straight on, and it really cushions the blow if you angle it right.
Got to cushion that blow.
Like cocaine.
I've been clay pigeon shooting a few times. It's fun. Yeah,
it is fun.
I like it. I liked it a lot.
Skeet shooting.
Skeet.
Is it ski shooting?
No, it's skeet.
They had a skeet area, but this was actually more of a nature like thing where they replicate wildlife movement with the clay target.
Right, so like different stations.
I think it falls under skeet
like
shooting though.
Well, skeet is a form of clay shooting, right? So like
yes.
Clay shooting is the hierarchy, skeet shooting is the type. Kind of like soccer is a ball sport, but not all ball sports are soccer.
I understand.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you could be totally
skeet
talking
is
on
more
your ass.
like
I would never know.
No, skeet's more like you're in front of a formal station. There's no trees. There's no foliage. And they angle out the targets in front of you in two different trajectories or more, depending. The clay pigeon kind of nature one is they're fired out of stations either behind you or in front of you, and they float in different pre-crafted scenarios in different directions.
Yeah, I've done that before too, and it was called skeet
that was
shooting.
that one. Well, it's not. It's actually... They're wrong for calling it that, but yes.
You are wrong, sir.
No, I don't buy it. A lot of things I don't buy this week.
Yeah, like what?
Let's see.
What else
didn't buy a new chair yet.
Ooh, nice. Computer chair?
I didn't buy it.
Yeah, but are you looking at a new computer chair?
I'd like to get a new computer chair eventually. Yes.
Yeah.
That market's so fucked.
I don't know where to start. Everything looks stupid.
Yeah. Like,
Everything's
why do you need a racing
like $300?
Yeah, and why do you need a racing car seat in your fucking living room?
Yeah. I'm a 33-year-old man. I don't need to have a race car in my room. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to find something that looks like this old guy right here. You know, good old-fashioned executive back chair. And, you know, they're not really that common anymore. Unless
they
you're
are. You just go to Office Depot, you know?
You don't buy them online.
I went there. I didn't like anything.
Yeah, chair shopping. Today I had the rodeo, which isn't what you're thinking it is.
Oh no, it is.
Well, because you know what it is. But
did you win this year?
Here. No,
I fucked it up too. I thought he went to an actual rodeo.
Oh, did you?
I did not win this year. No.
Loser.
So at my job, we get to drive a bunch of trucks and skid steers around some obstacle courses. We have to like pick up a basketball off a traffic cone with a skid steer and then maneuver it through several cone obstacles and dump it into a wastebasket at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then
sounds exciting.
we have to drive a big old plow truck through a bunch of obstacles. It's okay. I didn't have to work today. I just did this stuff.
Yeah, that sounds way better than working.
Yeah. I thought I did pretty well, but no, I didn't even make it to the top 4.
Didn't you win last year?
I won, yeah. Yeah, the last year I participated, I won.
You won those Skull Candy headphones, right?
No, that was the year before that. I got second place and got the headphones. The year before that, or the year after that, I won and got a television.
What did you... Oh, yeah, television. That's
Yeah.
right. You just said that. I wasn't listening fully.
That's fine. That's the way this episode's going.
That's normally how it goes, right? We just kind of half-ass listen to each other and state what we want to state.
Yeah. What was the bit we set up at the beginning of this episode?
Life.
Oh, Nasty wouldn't stand during the national anthem.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a good bit.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. We didn't just like move on from that. It snowballed into like where we are now.
Yeah,
I don't think we had a clean break.
Never have a clean break.
That's what we get, I suppose. All right. Should we talk about video games?
What are those?
What, you guys would rather stick around talking about Vincent Schmalley or whatever the fuck his name is?
No, can we move on, please?
Yeah, we can talk about video games.
All right, let's talk about some video games.
This segue brought to you by the new Just Okay Gamers branded breakfast cereal, Fruity Dinosaurs.
When I wake up in the morning, I run downstairs to get a big heaping bowl of Fruity Dinosaurs.
I love putting Fruity Dinosaurs in my mouth, don't you, little boy?
Yeah, I guess. I think they're part of a balanced breakfast, too. What's in them?
Why, Fruity Dinosaur, of course.
Wait, what?
Well, it wouldn't be Fruity Dinosaurs without Fruity Dinosaur in it, silly.
Wait, what, like the person's in this cereal? Yeah, the fucking person's in it. Just eat it, kid. We're doing something here. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, eat it.
Yeah.
Fruity Dinosaurs. Pick them up at your local grocer.
Help. Thank you,
Solid.
Fruity Dinosaur, for supporting us on Patreon. That's $20 tier. You can get a segue made, too, if you support us on patreon.com/justokgamers. $20.
Yo!
What are our other tiers?
$35 here?
$35 tier gets you a voice channel in our Discord that you get to name and have full moderation over.
Yep.
And then $10 you get an emote on our server, and $50 you get an hour of our time to do whatever you want. Make a podcast, stream some games on your channel or on ours.
Hide a body.
Hide a body if you want us to come out and help you get rid of that. We got our ways.
We will.
But
I
only
didn't
1
approve
hour.
That one?
It's only 1 hour. How much of a body can you hide in 1 hour?
Yeah, not very much.
No. So, support us if you can. You know, we appreciate it. We appreciate every single one of you that listen, but if you want to help us pay the bills, that'd be awesome. So what's going on in video games this week? Man, I played a lot of fucking different video games this week.
Did you?
Yeah, I kind of feel bad.
Yeah.
I feel shitty.
You were just all over the place?
I was all over the place. I spent a lot of money, I feel. And more is coming on the way. I'm going to be spending more money.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So it's like, man, what have I done?
What have you done? What have you done?
One game that I played for free was the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a open
I
beta this week.
really fucking enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I enjoyed the gameplay. It's fun.
Shame there's only 3 maps.
Yeah. There's a ton more when it releases, though.
Absolutely. I wanted to play more.
Right.
Give me more.
And it feels satisfying to play. Like none of the classes seem too underpowered. I got a chance to play with them all. Got to putz around as Rey and throw a lightsaber around and push people and do all kinds of sweet flips and lightsaber stabs.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. The space battles are pretty satisfying. They're kind of hard to get used to.
Is it flying?
That's my
space
least favorite part
battles?
of it.
It is flying. Yeah, you're in a ship.
Okay.
It's flying, yeah.
It's cool, but yeah, it was kind of difficult to go from on a battlefield in a first-person shooter kind of scenario to like a third-person spaceship scenario.
Right.
It's just and in an open 3D space where you can go and look every way and zoom past and under and over, and it's just disorientating. But
I can
once
see
you
that.
get used to it, it's fun, I feel. It just took me a while. It took me a few matches to kind of get into it.
Was it the switch
I
between the
preferred
two?
the strikes.
No, it didn't switch between the two. You just picked which one.
No, I mean, was that the disorienting part? Was switching between like knowing that you're like, I don't know, in 2D versus like 3D mode?
I think the biggest disorientating part of it was just playing space battles, because I don't do that often. And I'm sure if someone like plays a lot of flight sims or whatever, I don't even know. Is there any like hot new flight games that people play? But if someone plays a lot of those, I'm sure they'd feel right at home. It just felt different, and I had to get used to it.
Right.
But yeah, the strike modes were my favorite out of all of them, which was just 8 versus 8 ground battle.
Nice.
Thing.
Oh, the strikes were the best. I especially enjoyed the how intense they got. I mean, they were nail biters.
Yeah, they were. I played a few of them. I didn't see the attackers win often. The defenders would win a lot. It seemed a little bit one-sided on that aspect.
That might have been the map, but I did get that impression. I mean, it's really you had to really fight for it if you were on the attack.
Right. Because basically you had to, in the map that they provided, you ran into a temple, you stole some sort of objective. I forgot what it was, like a briefcase or something, I don't know, some artifact. And then you had to bring it back to your ship and escape.
Nice.
And it would spawn the defenders like on top of everything. Like on top of
I don't like the resetting.
So like the objective that you're trying to attack, the defenders could just die and be put basically right where you are trying to attack.
Yeah, and I felt the timers were way off. Like you would die and there'd be like 5 to 8 seconds before you could come back. But it was the same for the attackers. So it was like, it just didn't feel fair or balanced. Maybe that's something that they'll kind of tweak. But, yeah, the gameplay in the game is great. I enjoyed the game for what it was.
Good.
I don't know if there's a lot of staying power there.
Repeatability, you mean?
Yeah, I picture when there's these competitive multiplayer games come out, I like to picture what they're going to be like in a year.
Right.
And when I got Overwatch and played it, I was like, everybody's going to be playing this for a few years. But Battlefront, I just feel like something else will come
I got
along.
the old Battlefront bug.
Yeah, but
Destiny 2 is going to give it a...
Yeah, my point is, how long is it going to last? It doesn't seem. It seems like it'll be something that people experience quickly, and that there's a few reasons for it. The biggest one that I saw was that there's no encouragement for team play. You know what I mean?
So like an individual can kind of carry the game? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no. It felt like a whole bunch of individuals that all happened to be fighting on the same side.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no squads. There's no like spawning on top of people. The only kind of push that they give you to play with others and stay as grouped as a team is there's a tip screen that says, hey, if you stay near your teammates, you're going to get extra experience.
Okay.
So it's just like no encouragement to kind of squat up.
Right. Because there's what's experience to you, right? Like in the game, do you level up every match, or is that just like your overall experience that they're talking about, like your account experience?
You do level up.
Yeah, your account levels up.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's another thing is like,
which unlocks boxes too.
Yeah.
Let's not get into that. That's already
No,
a big
you
enough
don't
debacle.
want to get into that? I feel like we have to get into it.
Okay, then let's get into it.
It is a huge part of it. I don't have as much of a problem with it.
You don't?
Did you look at the cards?
No, I don't see the big deal.
You don't see the big deal?
I mean, there's some buffs and shit. Yeah, and you unlock it or you can buy it.
They're tiered
but
cards
I mean, I felt
too.
like
Yeah, they're tiered. So
right. So as you level that card up, it gets stronger and stronger. So you can purchase stronger cards essentially.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was fucking guys up with 3 times as many cards as I had. I mean,
but
I could tell because it
also the implementation of buying loot boxes wasn't there in the beta.
Oh, okay.
So you're playing against people who just put in more time than you, have extra things. They haven't. It takes a long time to level up those things, those cards, to get to the gold standard or whatever. Mm-hmm. Or you could just spend, a buck, $20 opening those loot boxes and praying that one of them has a gold card in them. That gives you like a very significant advantage. Like we're talking like a 20% increase in damage on various guns, as opposed to the cards that you're getting. And this is all stuff that you can buy.
And that's what kind of blew my mind, is that it's like a 20% damage increase from something that you can buy out of a loot box that's not even like guaranteed. Like you purchase this thing, it's you buy a bunch of loot boxes and then gamble to try to get the thing that you want. Right? Like there's pay to win and then there's pay to gamble to win, which I feel like is even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a system that takes out any kind of competitiveness.
Right.
If it's going to be that way, I wouldn't be against various games allowing you to queue up with people who haven't purchased loot boxes, or allowing only
I feel like it's a
tiers.
What do you mean by that?
I feel like it's a shame then.
What do I
mean? Various people that
set tiers.
Yeah, I have 3 gold cards active on my main characters. I can only group up with people that have 2 or more gold cards activated. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So kind of just
even the playing field.
Right. So like League, what kind of does with their leveling system is like the 10 through 20, 20 through 30, 30 plus tiering, right? But just do it with cards. So if you have so many gold cards established, then you would fall into this tier.
Right. And also like this goes back to my point of what is this game going to be like in a year. If I buy it and play it on release for a few weeks and then set it down and come back in a year, it's going to be full of people that that are all maxed out on everything, either buying or have grinded it.
Okay.
And there's no competition.
That makes sense to me.
Right.
That makes sense to me. You actually have to get it on the ground. It's like you're taking the worst aspect of a massive multiplayer game and you're cramming it into a fun team-based FPS.
And making it pay to get to that point for some people.
Or pay to, or and you have to pay to catch up. So adding insult to injury.
Right. Yep. That's exactly what I was going to say. Pay to catch up is how it feels, right? Because like if you get behind, then it's like, oh, well, if you just throw us $30, well, maybe you can get caught up. And it's fuck that.
It's a shame because the game is fun. It is fun.
It is a shame. I mean, I saw people from our community like coming back to the beta and playing it by themselves. They enjoyed it so much. Mm-hmm. I mean, I haven't seen people get behind something so clearly without one of us like pushing them towards it in a really long time.
Right.
And it was an FPS.
Well, and it looks like a cool game. So don't like take it that I'm trying to like shit on it. I just think that the loot boxes is a really shitty thing. And I feel like it's not just Battlefront that's doing this, right? Like this is
Are you guys going to get it?
I mean, I want to play the single player campaign. That's all I care about in these games now. I just want to play single player. I was all set to get it. I mean, an on-rail first-person shooter in the Star Wars universe? Fuck, I'm sold.
Right.
I mean, Republic Commando is probably one of my favorite FPSs.
Yeah, the fucking Jedi Knight series. All great.
Yeah.
So
that goes without saying, yeah.
So I might be sold just on that aspect, but it's a shame that the multiplayer is built upon these pay-to-win loot boxes.
Right.
Shit.
Just a frustrating system.
Yeah. How can we loot box loot box-size the podcast?
Well,
can we do that?
Yeah, no. All that we do is we just sign up a Patreon tier. That every month you give us $10, and we'll give you a bunch of digital boxes that you pull a lever and get nothing back, except for maybe a cool,
how about this?
Maybe a cool emoji every once in a while. How's that sound?
We do canned content ahead of time for like an hour's worth, and we segment it into like subsections of time, maybe 15, 30 minutes, whatever. And they have to buy a Just Okay Gamers loot box.
Ooh.
And it's randomized what the content is, and that becomes the podcast for the week.
And in what order they get to listen to it all depends on what they loot.
Yeah, and then they can go for the full, like, it's almost like a puzzle. Like, they can buy pieces of it. They get, like, say it's broken into 20 pieces. And a loot box comes with 3 pieces. You buy a loot box for $1. There's going to be duplicates, but you can sell them back. You know? So if you sell back 5 pieces, you get another loot box.
I like it. So you got to sell back old episodes to get new episodes.
Right. And then they turn they turn in the pieces of the podcast in to get a new loot box for a chance to get a piece that they don't already have to build up to a full episode. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, this sounds exactly like League's new system that they introduced last year or whatever.
Does it?
Yeah, because like you trade in old skins that you have duplicates of to be able to get those stupid fucking shards that you can then use to unlock things that you open in the other boxes.
We should try it, man. You guys want to try it? We'll record a podcast.
Yeah, let's do it.
Split it all up.
We'll see if anyone buys any kind of these loot boxes.
Probably not.
We'd have to figure out how to randomize them.
Right.
You know?
I'll come up with a program. I'll write a quick program.
Yeah? It would have to take 3 random pieces out of the 20, throw them into a zip file or some sort of archive, and then send it to them.
I feel like Zero would consider this a personal attack.
No big deal. No big deal, guys. You'll get your stuff eventually.
Dude, I'm telling you, we'd be on Kotaku. Podcast does loot boxes for an episode.
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. Is that what we need to get big?
That's what we need, man. We just need one great idea like this: loot boxes for episodes. I'm down.
Perfect.
If you want to try and figure it out, let's try and figure it out.
Let's do it. Let us know what you guys think. Send us a voicemail, 615-763-5654. Or you could probably just stop on our Facebook. Or I guess you know what else we have that we haven't utilized in a while is a subreddit. We'll put up a post there.
Yeah. Okay. The other game that I played that also has loot boxes is I bought Shadow of War.
Oh yeah, and that's the single player loot boxes, which blows my mind even more. Oh fuck, why? I'm buying a fucking game to play it. Why do I gotta buy fucking loot boxes now to play it even more? I don't get it.
I don't have much experience. I'm only a few hours into the game, and I don't have.
You
much
don't
experience.
need the loot boxes at all. And
Well,
that's
you
at
say
least the
that
very
now,
end
but
of
we're not even on the second act. We haven't even uncovered the largest mechanic of the game, which is like building.
I can't
army.
dominate anything yet.
So,
I'm running around killing shit so much I haven't even moved on the plot.
Right. So, I mean, it remains to be seen if it will help or not. From what I've seen of like unbiased reviews, where they're not just like, loot box is single player, blah.
That sounds like something I would say.
Yeah. Is that it like
I can't feel my legs.
Wally's right in that you don't need to get them. It just takes more time to get to the end of the game. And that doesn't seem like a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
But
like, enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, you want to play the game. You bought the game to play it, so you're going to play it all the way through. Why would you buy something that would shorten that time?
Well, see, Guido, some people just buy shit to buy shit.
I suppose. And like, nobody even sees this stuff. I don't understand who buys this.
People with money. And I mean, do you want the official developer response to that question?
Yeah, what did they say?
It's for people who are busy with real life demands, like you're a 30-something with a 9 to 5 or longer. You know, you're beating your head against the wall. This opposing army is just too damn tough. But, you know, you got disposable income. You buy a war chest. You get some legendary dudes. And that's their reasoning.
Well,
still sounds like horrible reasoning.
Yeah, then why don't they just charge
the video, man? I know.
Why don't they just charge $10 to unlock the easy setting? You know?
Yeah, just
perceptual.
Put it on easy mode.
Huh.
I tried easy mode because I'm lazy, and honestly, it was too easy. I'm on normal now because it's actually more engaging. They're not lying in that difficulty setting where they're saying, if you set this on normal, you will experience everything the Nemesis system has to offer. It's absolutely true. The situations are more harrowing. There's more reward out of defeating the opposing side. Easy just dials it back so much that you're just tearing through things like paper.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Playing.
It's
a lot of fun.
It's fun. I've been having a good time with it, and there's situations where I'll be hunting goddamn captain and attack him. I'll be in the midst of this super intense fight, and then another fucking captain shows up out of nowhere. He's like, "Oh, I'm here to fucking whisper in your face. I'm the whisper orc." And then you're like, "Fuck, now I gotta fight this guy." And then you'll dispatch one of them, and then be trying to take out that one, and a third fucking captain will show up out of nowhere.
I love that. I love when it snowballs. That's so fucking great. You're sitting there going, "Oh god, fuck! What am I gonna do now?" And there's like 3-way fight, and there's shit everywhere. Oh, I love it.
It's pretty cool. And then, like, this is a game that almost kind of rewards you for dying. It doesn't, I mean, there's nothing bad that happens when you die, except that you have to go back to a respawn point. But you don't lose anything, you don't drop levels, your equipment doesn't get damaged. But when you do die and an orc kills you, that orc gets promoted into a captain, and you get a vendetta against him. You have to go and get revenge against him. And when you do get revenge, he drops like a higher tier of equipment. So it's almost beneficial to die to an orc to go and get that higher equipment to go kill him again. It's a more challenging fight.
Oh, but you get a better reward out of it.
You know, there's a better way to do that, by the way.
Yeah.
Just kill yourself?
No, you go up to an information orc, the ones that you grill for intel.
Oh, yeah.
And you issue what's called...
Go for it.
Death threat?
Yeah, a death threat. I feel like there's a little delay between me and Wally.
I feel like Wally's a tad behind. Like just a
Let me
bit.
check something upstairs. I think she's doing Netflix.
Yeah, Netflixing.
Yeah, just as it said before the podcast, I was downloading like a terabyte of video.
I mean, Wally's not doing anything illegal at all.
Wally's a disgrace this episode. Let's talk about this while he's gone.
Yeah, this
First,
is perfect.
he turns his camera on the live stream. He turns his camera away and starts playing with his dog while we're talking about Battlefront. Yeah, not offering any kind of insightful.
Even though he's played it.
Yeah, he's played it, and he could say as much as he wants about it, but he's just sitting there playing with his dog.
Yeah, for sure.
And now he's not even at his microphone.
Yeah, this guy. Who fucking brought this guy on the podcast?
And Milpool's dead.
Yeah, he's not even alive. Did Wally kill him? Is that what happened? I think that might actually be what
put
happened.
him in a casket and buried him with Tom Petty.
Yeah, well, that's what you're saying.
What, you think I'm lying?
Yes.
How dare you?
Oh,
how
shit,
dare you?
What? How dare me?
No, Shadow of Mordor, it's a good game. It's fun.
Good.
I like it.
See, I never got into the first one. I know that you guys... No, not at all. I know that you guys said that it was a really good game, though. So I'd always intended to play it. I just never did.
Do you know anything about the Nemesis system?
No.
Okay, well, let me explain it to you, since
then
we have all the
explain
time in the world. So there's an army of orcs. You're a human, and you're running around this army of orcs. You're killing them. You're killing hundreds and hundreds of orcs. But the orcs are run by captains, and the captains are run by war chiefs.
Okay.
So you have to work your way killing these captains to gain ground to go and kill the war chiefs.
Okay.
But every time you die, days pass, and the captains that you killed, new ones are promoted in their spots because it's an orc army. It's never ending.
Right.
Army. So a lot of times, for instance, when I first started, I was killed by a guy, by a random orc, and he was promoted. And then I went and got revenge on him. I killed him, and he go about my business, do a bunch of stuff. Like an hour later, while I'm playing the game, he's like, "Oh no, you didn't! Oh, I got my orc friends. They fixed me up, and I'm here to really kill you now." So he just like comes back stronger, like with metal plates on his face and shit, and I have to kill him, and then. Like, it just creates these interesting sub-stories with these individual orcs. It's super cool.
My favorite one, I have an orc that has a weakness in getting shot in the face with a focused headshot. And I shoot him in the face every single time, and he comes back. And, "Stop shooting me in the face! Anywhere but in the face! Oh, God!" And I, like, shoot him in the face again, and he dies. It's happened 6 times.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, my guy was like, "Oh, I'm the Stark killer," because your name's Stark. Is it Stark?
What?
What's the main character's name?
Talion?
Oh, why do you always say he's the Stark killer?
Stark killer?
Is it Stark?
A star killer?
No, Stark.
So is it Tark killer?
Tark. That's it.
Okay, yeah, Tark killer.
Tark killer. He's like, "I'm the Tark killer," and then I killed him, and he's like, "Oh, I guess this makes you the Tark killer."
It sounds like it's written really well too.
It is. The voice acting's really good. The orcs all have like these monologues, like when you see them on the field of battle and they see you, they like everything stops and they'd like face the camera and talk directly to you, like,
Nice.
"Oh, I'm this orc and I do this," and then you fight.
Right. That's pretty cool. It sounds like a fun game.
It is. I like it. I'm glad I got it. I was on the fence for it for a while, and eventually pulled the trigger because I'm weak and I need to spend money apparently.
I'm really glad I got it. This will tide me over until Destiny.
Yeah, this will tide me over until Tuesday when WWE comes out.
Oh man,
Good
luck with that.
You are weak.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Vendetta feature. Have you tried that yet?
Yeah, we talked about that while you were upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
while
tried
you
to
were
avenge a
not here.
mega filter and I failed.
Oh, the online vendettas. The online.
Yeah. Someone killed a mega filter and I saw it on my thing, and turns out a mega filter was fighting a pretty tough hombre because I couldn't take him out.
Yeah.
It snowballed again. There's like 2 captains were attacking me.
Nice. Yeah, I did one of those, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But there's like little side missions that you have to do. Like for mine, I had to do like 10 ground executions, and then kill that would like lure out the guy that I was supposed to kill, and he would come out. And then as he came out, another fucking captain came out, of course. But I ended up vanquishing both of them, and
Nice.
Nicely
won
done.
the day for the random online person that I just saved.
So did you get anything for saving that online person?
I got
yeah.
a loot box.
Oh, fuck yeah. Loot box.
You get a
bro.
legendary loot box.
Yeah, it's filled with. Well, it had 2 items in it that were level appropriate. That you could equip and make yourself more powerful.
I got a vengeance
Nice.
sword, part of an item set.
Nice. So yeah, that's a fun game. That's a fun one.
It's a fun one. Go check it out.
What are we looking here for time? We've been talking for a while, dude.
You've been talking.
Yeah, I have been talking for a lot.
I
I got one more game I want to talk about too.
What game?
It's a little title called "Escape from Tarkov."
Oh yeah,
nice.
I want to hear all about it.
Escape from Tarkov is a first-person shooter game. It is there's a title for it. There's a title for this genre that they're trying to create, which is like ultra hardcore or something bullshit like that. The gist of it is...
How do you really feel about this game?
It's a little rough.
The gist of it is you are in some post-apocalyptic world in Russia.
What?
Like
Why is that bad?
Well, I mean, it's just such an overused trope.
It is.
And you have to scavenge for guns and weapons, and you go on a mission or a raid, as they call them, with whatever items that you want to bring. So, say I'll bring a shotgun and a pistol and a body like a body armor. I go in there. There's NPCs and there's players. Everybody's just trying to escape from Tarkov. They're trying to get from point A to point B. The NPCs want to kill you. The other players want to kill you because when you kill a player, you get to take all their stuff. You get to take all their weapons and keep them forever. The NPCs are just there as a challenge, you know. You can also loot them, but they don't have the best gear. And then once you escape, you get to keep everything that you gathered from either the NPCs or the players. But if you end up dying, you lose everything that you bring into the match. And a lot of these weapons are like kind of hard to get. It's not a very forgiving game. There comes a point where you run out of weapons because you're dying way more often than you are living.
Right.
Because it's a very difficult game. The NPCs have this fucking 360 no scope crack shot fucking computer aiming software, and the players have been, for the most part, it's in open beta right now. For the players, for the most part, have been playing this since alpha, because it's not. I don't think a lot of people know about Escape from Tarkov or have heard of it.
I think you need to be like in the know, like playing games for a while and you're bored and looking for shit before you stumble into that game.
Yeah. So it's difficult. You die a lot more often than you do live. And maybe there's some hump that you get over where the tides change, but it's getting to that point, it's difficult. And I got this with a few other people, and we tried grouping up, and their grouping up mechanics are shitty. Their netcode is not great. There's lots of desync.
From what I can tell, the worst element of grouping together is the fact that you just simply give each other away. The noise generated by a group of guys hunting for shit PUBG style gets at the attention of the enemy AI, and you guys are like instantly fucked up.
Right. Yeah. And it comes down to like figuring out how to game the system, how to get around these NPCs, or how to line of sight position so that you can actually kill them, and how to escape the players while you're doing that. And it's tough, man. And it's very disheartening when you start to build up. You go in with a knife, you start to get a pistol. Maybe you have another successful run after that, and you get an AK and a shotgun. And then you go in with your AK and shotgun, like, I'm going to really focus and get through this. And then a fucking NPC takes you out because you're hiding in a bush, and they can see through everything and crack you one right in the dome. And then that's it. You lost all that stuff that you just worked hours to get from nothing. And you're back to nothing. So it's difficult, and it's not for the faint of heart. And apparently I am of the faint of heart. At least in its current state. I think in a few months, once they figure out some of the mechanics, it'll be a better game. But Escape from Tarkov, it's one that I'm going to keep an eye on, for sure, especially now that I already own it.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well, right?
Right. Louis, my buddy Louis, has like gone deep into that game.
You know how Louis latches on to shit like him. I'm surprised it was that game because it's so rough, but he doesn't seem to have a problem with it. He's really into it.
Yeah. So, Escape from Tarkov. Any other games or things that you guys want to talk about?
Well, I played a little bit of Fear 2, or kind of
Nice.
We
topical
can't talk
game.
about that.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
gonna be picking
Just
that up
plug it.
That's right. Okay.
this coming week.
Yeah, our horror game of the month, Fear 2. I played it on stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pick up exactly where you left off.
Yeah?
Sniggle sent me the clip of your ending of your stream.
Sweet.
So,
Yeah, if anything, too, you can just go back like 5 minutes on the VOD
right.
to where I ended and see where I was.
Yep. So I'm gonna see if I can do my bestest to get as close as possible to where you left off.
I don't know how long I played it. It was probably like 2.5 hours
Okay.
or so.
Yeah, you were also streaming, so I feel like if I'm not streaming, I can fly through a little bit faster.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fast game, too. And that's
Yeah?
as much as I want to say about it before we have our end-of-month discussion on it. So
Yeah.
if you want to get involved in that, you as a listener, fire up Fear 2. Give it a play.
Go
Play
pick
it
it up.
for it as long as you can, or
Right.
as long as you're having fun, and then send a voicemail telling us your thoughts, and we'll talk about it at the end of the month for our spooktacular episode.
Yeah. That'll be fun. It'll be lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
All right, what do you guys say? Should we do some
Voice
voice
Moyles?
moyles?
Let's do it.
Do it.
Yeah, is it time?
Yeah, it is that time.
All right.
Bum-ba-da-bum. We have a new voicemail.
You want to listen to the voicemail?
All right, we got a few voice moyles this week. Let's just hop right into them. Here it is.
I love your show.
All right.
Cool.
podcast.
Thanks for no, it's a show. It's not a podcast. Distinct change.
Oh, it's a show. That's right. Okay.
It's a show. I think for the Twitch viewers, it's a show, but for the podcast listeners, it's a podcast.
I can get behind the show.
It can exist in two spaces.
I mean, we removed the whole like podcast thing on the titles in are on the website, right?
Nasty, entertainment is a spectrum.
Yeah, what kind of spectrum? Because I like my spectrums to be very divided.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You like
It's
your
one-
spectrums to be divided and labeled?
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
interesting.
Have you looked at the fucking rainbow? There's red, and then there's a hard line, and then there's orange, and then there's another hard line. It's not a fucking spectrum.
Wow. You should sound clip that. Like, it's not a fucking spectrum. It's like use it out of context all the time.
No, please don't. Somebody know. Oh, daddy.
All right, next voicemail. Here it
Let's
is.
do it.
Hey guys, it's Nick Taya. I'm nearing my doctor's appointment where I am officially full term pregnant. Baby could come any day now. So I talked my bosses into letting me work from home starting this week.
Nice.
And then I start maternity leave on Monday. And, I was just realizing how much more efficient I am when I'm working from home. And it's actually something I noticed in college. I always did better on my online courses because I could just work from home and work at my own pace, and I'm actually way faster that way. And I was just wondering, what do you guys think? Do you work faster on your own, or do you need somebody there to like get on your case all the time and keep you working? All right, have a great podcast. Bye.
You
Make
need to
that right turn. Make the right turn.
Fucking turn. But thank you for not driving and talking at the same time on a cell phone. You got to take care of baby first.
You do. You do. Responsible mom.
Mm-hmm.
I
like to think that
pushed.
she hit her right turn blinker
Just
to pull over so she could make that voicemail.
oh yeah.
congrats on the baby. Good luck anytime now. Wow. It's the first Just Okay baby. Well, not really the first. There's been several.
Yeah, there's been a couple.
I'd say this is the most public. She's left a few voicemails.
She's also of the community in terms of like bringing it up immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're thinking about Bomb Habs kids, they were going to happen anyway.
Right.
But like, she announced it. She's part of it. This is the first Just Okay baby. I'm comfortable saying that.
Just Okay baby.
I don't know if I would want that. The label on my kid. You know, like, oh yeah, Sally, you'd be happy to know you were just okay, baby. Oh no, even for my kids, I wouldn't.
Maybe
want
we
them.
should call it Just Okay baby.
Just okay, baby.
Just Okay baby.
Just Okay baby.
Yeah, Nick Taya, you should name your baby Jockog. Okay. What was the question? Oh, do you work
like
better
working
by
from home?
yourself? I mean, I can't go and maintain parks from my house.
Yeah, you can. Just do it. Just do it.
Oh, perfect. Good advice.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, you guys are right. I don't know. I work better alone, I feel.
That's sad.
Is it?
I don't know.
That's sad. Is it? I don't know.
My gut reaction is that it's sad. If you still feel so lonely.
Yeah, but I can get stuff done without having to worry about how the other person feels. You know what I mean? If I'm including them enough, if I'm doing enough, if they think that they're not doing enough, I could just go and do my own job and then
that's true.
And then get it over with and it's over. The only one that I have to rely on is myself.
Yeah, fuck people. They're the worst.
So much of what I do involves having to work with others that I'm kind of blind to that. But I think it makes sense to me.
No, so much of what I do relies on others too. It's just when I get the chance to work alone, I much prefer it.
It hasn't instilled within me the drive or desire to contemplate being alone. The work that I do. See that.
Yeah.
I work better alone as well. I think. I much would rather work from home if I could every single day, but if I can't, then fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Cool. There you go, Nick Taya. All right, here's the next voicemail.
Hey guys, it's Inky. Since it's October, I was wondering who was your favorite horror movie villain? Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Horror movie villain.
Oh man, there's so many. So many. Jeez. Wow.
I don't actually watch horror movies all that much. So I don't actually know if I have a favorite horror movie villain.
No, you're not a horror movie guy?
No, not so much.
I love horror movies.
I'm not either.
Oh,
really? You love horror movies?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that about you at all.
I love horror games.
You wouldn't guess that? I think I've talked about horror movies a few times.
No, I believe you're a horror movie guy.
I'm just a movie guy.
I think you're lying. Liar.
Yeah, I'm lying. I hate horror movies. No, I mean it's tough to go away from to not pick one of the staples of horror, like Jason or Freddy.
Is Pinhead a staple?
Myers. Yeah, I'd say Pinhead's a definite staple. But man, Nightmare on Elm Street really scared me, and I watched them all again recently. All of them. I watched all of the Nightmare on
every single one of them.
Yeah, and they're fun. They're fun movies.
Yeah.
There's one that's really gay. I think it's the third one. Like lots of homoerotic kind of things, and you could tell that it was filmed in a time where that was like scary to people.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that. Yeah.
So it's fun to go back and relive those. But yeah, Robert Englund does. He's Freddy Krueger. He's one of the best. You know.
Yep.
One of the best movie villains.
Best of the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
Sir.
Do you guys have a favorite?
Like I said, I don't watch horror movies much. I don't know if it's
What
because
was the last
like
horror movie you saw?
that's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, have you seen any of the newer ones like Get Out?
Nope.
Or
No.
Nope. Honestly, the last one that I watched might have been like Saw 2.
oh,
I think who's the villain? I can't think of the villain's name, but it's based on the novels. Kiss the Girls and Along Came a Spider. And he's a great villain. It's not really horror; it's more of a suspense. But I love those movies quite a bit.
yeah, I don't know. Are those movies with Ashley Judd?
Yeah, Morgan Freeman,
Yeah.
Ashley Judd. Yeah.
I can't think of the villain. I have no idea.
But,
what about The Shining?
That would,
You know, Jack Torrance. Is that his name, Jack?
Do you remember the '90s one, Candyman?
Yeah, with Chris Webber.
That was-
I thought you were talking about the '90s, The Shining TV movie.
No. This is a '90s horror movie. I think this Candyman movies. That's the last.
No.
I mean,
I don't remember any of those.
I always remember that being really bad.
You haven't seen any Stephen King movies? It?
I mean, I watched the original It.
I don't.
Like that came out a long ass time ago.
I like his more metaphysical weird shit, like the Langoliers and that kind of a thing. The Fog, that kind of stuff. I'm not really into his like, that's the intrinsic point of terror, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Rose Red. I mean, the villain's a house.
I just look at it as like, if I'm gonna spend money to go watch a movie, I'm not gonna go watch a horror movie. I'd much rather watch another kind of movie.
I want to be entertained, and at the very least, I want to be relaxed too, and one or the other.
Right. I don't want to be on edge the whole time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but that's entertaining to me.
To some people,
be on
it is, but I
edge?
don't think it's to me and nasty.
Well, one, I don't like get scared. I just appreciate the buildup, if that makes sense.
Oh, you don't like sex.
That's how you're
then
built.
either.
Yeah, I mean that's your thing.
You just like the build
Yeah,
up.
it's just like foreplay. I suck on some titties, and I'm like, all right, that's it for me.
We're down here, right?
Man, I can't believe you guys don't enjoy horror movies.
No, I
I
don't.
don't at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What about Jaws?
Sorry.
I love movies.
You seen Jaws?
Yeah, I've seen Jaws.
Yeah, I've seen Jaws. Yeah.
That's a pretty good horror movie villain.
What?
What, the shark?
You think Jaws? Yeah. You think the Shaw or the
Shaw?
The Shaw? You think
Shaw
the Shaw?
Yeah, Jaws is definitely a horror movie.
Really?
Oh, it's a
Absolutely.
horror movie. It's
Yeah.
a horror movie. Yeah. It's paced like one. And then in fact, it's actually a horror movie parody almost the way they put it together. It was meant to be kind of an homage to like the Terror of the Deep movies from like the 50s and 60s.
So, do you guys think that those new like shark movies are horror movies too?
No, those are campy fucking cash grab shit
Yeah,
holes.
that's camp. That's pure camp exploitation almost, really.
Yeah.
Campy cash grab shitholes. All right.
That's what I'd call them. All right, we got to move on to the next voice moil. Here it is.
Hey, how much would I have to donate to have every segue be Nasty's version of Africa? Because that is the single greatest thing that's come from this podcast. I am just fucking crying from laughing right now. So, how much? Just give me a price. I'll do it. Fuck it.
I think half the humor was our reaction at the end, where we just like it was just so jarring.
So I shared that with my girlfriend, and she instantly after it stopped playing said, "I hope that wasn't actually what you played, because it was horrible." Thanks, I love you too.
It was perfect in its imperfection. It was so intrinsically you that it was
so horrible.
Brilliant. No, it wasn't. It was not in the way you're thinking. I think it was great. And clearly someone else agrees. It was funny.
Yeah, well, it was funny.
Clearly, I'm also not a musician.
But as to price, for the remainder of the life of Just Okay Gamers, to play that as every segue, that would mean we'd have to get rid of the tier. So
yeah, so you'd have to buy the tier out for 5 years.
I'd put it at what, $5,000
at least.
Yeah, I could get behind $5,000.
That's half the $10,000 one, so that's perfect.
Yeah, and just once. You don't get.
Okay. Next Voice Moyle, here it is.
Next.
Hi guys, it's your boy Tomo. As we all may well know, it is the spooky season this month. The big old Halloween. October, same difference, but so I'm going to a couple of Halloween parties and I need some Halloween costume ideas. So Bibbidi Bop, get on it.
An orc from Shadow of War.
Yeah, you already got the voice down.
You line me
fucking rude asses. Yeah, you already got the voice down. Fucking rude.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say Tomort's accent is Cockney, but all the orcs in Shadow Mordor are definitely Cockney.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
You're a cockney.
Cockney. Let's see. So Tomort's slight of frame. He's kind of a skinny guy.
He is, definitely.
Blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Is it blonde or kind of like an orange?
Gingery blonde?
Yeah, gingery.
Yeah, ginger's a good color to label
it
that.
Ginger? I don't know.
Well, not full on. No, it's like a between the two.
Yeah, dirty blonde. That's a better way to put it.
Okay,
dirty blonde.
So
yeah.
What kind of character could he go as that has that kind of build?
He
could go as he could go as the I forgot his name, but the villain commander in the new Star Wars movies. What's his name, Wally?
Oh, that guy. I don't fucking know.
Paul Dano.
Megan's totally into that character, though. She's got a crush on that character.
Yeah?
Yeah, the villain of like the bad guy, head guy. She's like, oh, he's cute. And I go, come on, man.
Yeah, the actor's name is Paul Dano, I think. Right? I think he's British, too.
I think so.
So there you go.
Everything. You got it all, dude.
Yeah. Any other suggestions? We're not doing great here.
I don't know. I don't
go
do
as
this
a
shit
leaky
anymore.
butthole.
Yeah, go as a leaky butthole. Go as Ed Sheeran.
No, just go as a basic bitch like I did a couple years ago.
Ooh, what does that entail?
Yeah. You go get yourself some Uggs and empty Starbucks cup and
you had
throw on
Uggs.
And then go borrow somebody's yoga pants and throw on a sweater and a vest, and then you're good to go.
Maybe some fake wide-rimmed glasses.
Yeah. See, fucking golden. You could even throw on like a loose artsy like beanie or something too.
Yeah, and just constantly be posing for selfies and.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy.
See.
Yeah. It's the basic bitch of costumes.
Mm-hmm. It's really easy too.
My sister one year printed out a bunch of photos of Robert De Niro, like about 150 of them, and cut them all out, and then pinned him to a sweatsuit, and she was Mucho De Niro. So that's a pretty easy
solid
one to do. You're looking for conversations, right? He's probably trying to mac on some ladies.
Right, and that's what I was saying. Go as a basic bitch because they'll, pay attention to you. And then you'll attract all the hot girls, too.
Yeah. There you go. All right, there you have it.
I'm sure
Next
that's
Voice
exactly
Moyle.
what you were looking for.
Here it is.
Yo, yo, yo! I was just listening to the episode of Black Nola, and it was like voicemails, and Tomart's voicemail came up, and every time Tomart said the voicemail, I start trying to talk like him, and it just hit me, like, within 15 seconds of talking like this, I am just out of breath. So, that kind of, I started just getting, like, introspective about my health and, like, the fact that just talking makes me out of breath. And I was just, I was just wondering, what do you guys think of Trump? How do you think Trump's doing? I think he's doing real good.
What the fuck is
Okay,
going
bye.
on here? Who the fuck was that?
Hang up the phone.
Hang up! I don't even know who that was.
I think it was Shrek.
Yeah?
Yeah. Really needs a focus.
Yeah.
Focus his thoughts.
I hope he wasn't driving as well.
Kind of sounded
It's
like
a little
he was driving.
little rambly.
Little. He did three. He had three different premises there.
It was kind of like what is it? Snowy voicemail, but like on speed.
Yeah. But I think we're all in agreement that Trump is probably one, if not the best president that's ever.
Yeah, he's doing
held
great.
office.
Fucking awesome right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody hasn't done as good as he has.
Yeah, I don't know either. It just seems so easy for him.
Right.
All right. Thanks for the voice, Moyle. Here's the next one.
I hope that's what you
Hey
want.
guys, this is Boots. I was wondering, what's the angriest you've ever gotten? And what did you do? Thanks.
Angriest? I don't know. I'm not a Vangie. I'm not
A Vangie? Shock.
Shock. Vangie.
Vangie.
I'm not even drinking.
I know.
I'm not a very angry person, so I don't really know what the angriest is that I've gotten. And if I have, when I do get angry, I don't even hold grudges.
Yeah,
it's
most
just a waste
my
of time.
Ultra angry, see red things have been where I'm like drunk as shit.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten into fights when I've been drunk.
Yeah.
Several times. So.
Yeah, that reminds me of. That's probably the angriest I've gotten when I was drunk, and I was at a Dave Matthews concert, and an ex-girlfriend of mine ripped my shirt because she was really pissed off at me. Like tried grabbing me by my shirt and it ripped my shirt.
That's not cool.
And she wanted her phone back. So then I chucked her phone into the sea of people. And I said, go find your phone. That wasn't very nice of me
No,
either.
that's a nice man. There's a lot of better ways you could handle that situation.
That's probably why we're not together anymore.
But I mean, those are the mistakes you make. Growing up and getting drunk.
Life, right? Being dumb.
I might have told this story before, but I was walking down a street. It was like one of the party streets near the UW campus. You know what I'm talking about. Nasty.
Know what I'm talking about, gentlemen. I mean, what?
And there's like house parties going on around this neighborhood often.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm walking with two friends, just walking down the street, minding our own business. And some guys on a porch. There's like two guys on a porch. They start yelling shit at us.
Fratty, probably.
Yeah, fratty kind of assholes. And
same thing.
We're yelling back. We say some stuff like, fuck you, come out here, blah, 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 you're on a porch. And then one of them was like, we're getting real heated. And one of them's like, all right, fuck you then. And then he's like, he turns to the door. He's like, Jim, Steve, Billy, Matt, JoJo, fucking Max, fucking Tyler, Brent, everybody, come on out here. And like 10 dudes come out of the house. 10 dudes come out of the house and they start walking across the street towards us. and like they're throwing bottles and shit at us.
What the fuck?
So I turn around and I pick up the thing that's closest to me, and it's a fucking aluminum snow shovel. And I pick it up off the ground and I fucking charge them. And then I do like this swiping maneuver, and they're all backing off. And I'm like giving myself a wide berth, and I'm at the fucking snow shovel. I'm like, I'll fucking crush your throat with the snow shovel if you don't get the fuck away from us. And they're throwing bottles at me, and I'm taking them away, like knocking them away with the snow shovel. It's probably one, the most angry I've been, and two, probably one of the most badass moments of my life.
That sounds pretty hardcore.
But then we ended up like, I threw the snow shovel at them, and we just ran through several alleys and jumped fences and shit because we didn't want to get our asses beat by 10 dudes.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wally, you ever been very angry?
Yeah.
You don't come across as a very angry person to me, Wally.
I don't. I channel it differently. But yeah, I think the angriest I ever got was in college. And most of my rage is relegated to the road. I'm a very aggressive driver. And I don't do anything unwise. It's mainly towards people that deserve it. Mm-hmm. And
deserving.
And for the most part, I mean, basically, know what you're doing, have situational awareness, don't clearly slow down the progression of traffic out of ignorance or fear, and don't hurt anybody. And anybody who violates the interpretive tenets that I have instilled within me based on those parameters, I tend to get a little rough with, either through driving around them or gesticulating while shouting something.
Sure.
And yeah, it's kind of where I'm at on that. That's where it's contained, really.
I picture Wally driving like, you fucking poop head.
Oh no.
I imagine it's much worse.
Fuck you.
It's much worse, and unfortunately, it's a lot of aggressive driving. Like, you will know if you have displeased me. I do everything short of actually physically touching the other car with my vehicle.
One of those guys, huh?
Yeah.
But then,
yeah.
Sometimes you have to think in their head, like, I've made traffic mistakes. I've been like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that.
If someone fucks up, I'm cool with that. I'm talking like I've made my own mistakes. I've misjudged things. But if it's like somebody who is clearly going, let's say, 50 in the left lane, or somebody who is making erroneous decisions in terms of direction, and then it's like slowing down and is impeding the flow of traffic, stuff like that. I don't go after somebody for just messing up, because Lord knows I do that enough.
All right, next Voice Moyle. Here it is.
Hi, this is Ekriel with an interesting question I think you guys might like. What's your favorite part of Marvel Cinematic Universe and why? Like, either which movies, which characters you think you like the best? Yeah. Hope that's good discussion. Thanks.
Oh, man. I've grown pretty lukewarm on the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I have experienced what could be construed as Marvel fatigue.
Yeah. Although I'm still looking forward to seeing Thor in a few weeks.
Thor and Infinity Gauntlet, because Infinity Gauntlet is my favorite storyline ever in comic books. But I saw recently, in order to watch The Defenders, I wanted to watch everything before that. And Iron Fist was probably the worst written piece of garbage I've ever seen. It's really, really, really bad. I tried to be like understanding and defend it and shit, but no, I never finished it. I couldn't. It's really, really bad.
Yeah, he's even worse in the Defenders series.
Fuck.
He's just a baby. I mean, you have the saving grace of the three other characters carrying it, but yeah, Danny Rand, the Immortal Iron Fist, sworn protector of Kunlun, fucking billionaire, stupid asshole baby child. I hate him.
His face. I hate his fucking face.
Yeah, I hate everything about him. Yeah, the Marvel Cinematic Universe it's not, when it first started, when it was the Iron Mans and then Captain America and then the Avengers, of course.
It was glorious.
It was like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. And now it's like, oh, I guess Thor's coming out in a few weeks. I'll probably see that.
Yeah. How crazy is that? That we're so like, it's so mundane now to expect a Thor movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember as a kid being happy that like fucking Dragonheart was coming out. Mm-hmm. You know, like, oh, look, a fantasy movie. Holy fucking shit. And now we're getting like comic book movies on the regular. We're getting like on demand comic book television shows.
I mean, just Marvel movies this year, there's a good 3 of them. Yeah. Guardians, Spider-Man, and Thor. Like, I couldn't imagine 10 years ago someone saying, well, in a few years, there's going to be 3 of these out. And
it's fucking inconceivable.
Yeah.
And they're all going to be mediocre?
They're not mediocre. They're good. It's just there's so many of them. Yeah. And it's like, how often can you see a superhero punching some dudes?
We're also going to be encountering the Star Trek effect with Captain America, which is basically that person is Captain America, and that IP is going to continue, and it's not going to be him eventually.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, the actor basically said,
yeah.
I'm getting a little tired of this Captain America thing, you know, and it's like, how many more are we getting? Because after that, it's going to seriously fuck up my expectations of the character.
Right.
Yeah, but Bucky Barnes has been Captain America. There's been other, Falcon has been Captain America. There's been other Captain America.
Yeah, that's how they're going to have to do it.
Yeah, right.
Like
Captain America is a symbol. He's not Steve Rogers. He's Captain America.
But I want everyone to understand this, that if you're under the age of 30, that like what we're having right now would have been absolutely fucking inconceivable 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Right, I get that. But I also think it's just the time.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
Like it's just right now I don't want to say nerd culture, but it's pretty much what it is like big. It's a selling point. It's an easy thing to market towards, right?
I get it.
You get people that'll bend over backwards for a character and will throw all sorts of money at it. Of course, you're going to market to it.
Yeah.
So I kind of say that's shitty on the marketing people, right? Like for taking the easy way out, if anything.
Honestly, I'm surprised it took them so long. You take these beloved characters that have decades of history.
Well, what's his face? J.J. Abrams, is that it?
Yeah.
It was the lightning in a bottle. Maybe the timing was right, because Lord knows the corporate and creative decision makers were there at other points. But think about like the Fantastic Four and early Superman, and I mean there were attempts to do this. I don't understand why it didn't work, because I mean the creative potential was there, but I guess maybe Hollywood wasn't ready to listen.
Yeah. I also think that it was the timing of a lot of different things happened all at the right time, right? Like you said, kind of the lightning in a bottle thing. Like the special effects scene was there and the audience was there, and
fair point.
Like everything had kind of caught up, and it was more than just one producer trying to push it. It was a bunch of people trying to push it all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I mean, I have disposable income. I'm still old enough and young enough to be a part of the Target demo. I saw Transformers come back. I saw Turtles come back. I saw all this shit coming in. So I get it. There's a timing and a reason for this too, demographically. But I just remember being a teenager, between like 95 and 99, my high school years. They're just, I would be just so grateful for a really good sci-fi or fantasy movie.
Yeah.
I don't even care about the IP.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. Like these characters on the screen, they're not special anymore. You've seen them. They're on to the third movies, their fourth movies. They're on these giant, interlocking storylines throughout a galaxy, and it's just like it's not special anymore. You've seen it once, you've seen it twice, you've seen it 3 times, and now you just wait patiently for the next one. It comes out, you consume it, and then you pretty much forget about it until the next superhero movie comes out.
I think you hit the nail on the head.
Wait, what happened in the last movie? And then you gotta go back and remember or do a review on it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the core of it. It's not special anymore. I think you nailed it.
All right, next voicemail. Thanks for that. Here it is.
Hey guys, it's Dragon Guy. I know I came around the Discord a month ago. I'm getting ready to deploy out to the Middle East, and I was curious, Nasty, did you ever deploy? And if so, how did you like it? This will be my first time and everything, and I'll be gone for like 6 months. So, but I'm hoping to come around the Discord a little bit, and maybe a little in the next week or two. I'm not 100% sure when I'm leaving, but it's supposed to be within like the next month. So, but I love you guys' podcast, and it always puts a goofy smile on my face when I hear the great, excellent jokes. So keep it up, and love the community. Thanks, guys. Bye.
We were, we played this last voicemail episode, so we had to play it again.
Oh, okay.
For you.
Cool. Well, yes, I have deployed. I went to Afghanistan, 2010. I enjoyed it. I'd go back if I had to. I was also in, obviously, Thailand, but I don't know if I would really call it a deployment, even though I was working and deployed status. But I enjoyed it. It's different. You really have a different look on life, and just, I would say, enjoy it for what it is, and just do your best. That's it. Have fun. And
have fun.
Keep listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
Keeps you going.
It's a slice of home.
Yep.
God, I feel for him. That's just a slice of home.
All right. Next voice Moyle. Here it is.
Hey guys, Dyneki's here. I have a little bit of a riddle for you.
Great.
I am a fruit. If you take away the first letter of my name, I become a crime. Take away the first 2 letters of my name, I become an animal. Take away the first and last letter of my name, and I become a form of music. What am I?
Fucking serious, dude?
He's got a riddle for you.
Why?
It's a fruit. And you remove the first letter, it becomes a crime. So let's just go through some fruits.
Yeah.
Grape.
Yes.
Yep. Rape.
It's actually grape. That's actually what it is.
Yep.
Because take away the first 2 letters, it's an ape. Take away the first and the last, it's rap.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job, Wally.
Well, you've heard that riddle before.
I just put it together as rap is inside grape, and then the rape thing, and okay, grape.
No, I got it fairly quick too because I'd screened it, and then I was hoping to do a whole bit where we name various fruits. And
hey, I went through orange and like banana in my head before I said that, like as he was talking. So don't worry, it's not like I had it divined immediately.
All right.
I'm just a dum-dum.
Thanks, Dianekis. We got that pretty easily. You're going to have to step up your riddle game.
Do better.
And really, maybe use a 2-channel microphone next time.
Yeah, you fucking loser.
Wow.
Oh,
harsh
dear.
crowd we got.
No, I love the guy. He had a rough day today. I appreciate his contribution.
All right, next voice Moyle. Here it is.
Hey, Just Okay Gamers. The Spirited One here. So, if you guys were a boss in a boss battle, what would be your gimmick? Thanks. Bye.
Oh, short and to the point.
Wow, really short and to the point.
Hey, Just Okay Gamers.
He sounded like he was running from somebody a little bit. Like,
when in doubt, mock the caller's tone of voice.
If you were a boss in a boss battle, which would you be? Goodbye.
He's a great guy.
What would our gimmick be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like attacking the boss?
Well, like if people are attacking you, like what would your thing be? You know, so like I don't know, in WoW bosses had, specific things that they did.
Wild, wild bosses.
Fart gas. I'd fart and it would suffocate people, and then I could choose to ignite it if I wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's probably different.
I'd probably do like a whirlwind with my dick, and they'd either have to run along with it or have to jump over it every time it came around.
That would actually be pretty solid.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
I would probably just I would chug beer. It would be a two phase, right? Okay. So like when I'm chugging, I am vulnerable. And then when I fill up, then I start spewing puke everywhere. And if you get puked on, then you die. It's like an acid.
Oh wow, you just straight up die.
Yeah, from my puke.
All right. Sweet. Well, there you have it. That was pretty easy.
That was pretty easy, actually.
All right. Next Voice Moyle. Here it is.
This Voicemail is really late, so what's your favorite kind of cake?
Oh, spit it.
Spettuccino. Didn't
I
get
think
a chance.
I think we caught him a little off guard with the early podcast this week.
Yeah, I think so too. What's our favorite cake, huh? Man, I hate to admit it, but I'm a fan of funfetti.
Oh, I was gonna say it too. Seriously, yeah.
I like white cake.
I do too.
I love white cake.
Not in a racist way, but I like white cake.
Yeah.
And funfetti just makes it extra fun.
Yeah, and delicious because you get like that extra little candied pieces in there too.
Yeah.
Delish.
Wally? Just pick a cake, man.
Well, you said white cake, and so...
You don't have to pick something different. If you like white cake, just say white cake.
I do like white cake an awful lot. Then white cake then.
All right, perfect.
Wally likes white cake.
Wally's racist.
Fucking racist.
How about, is key lime pie technically count?
No, it's a pie. That's a meringue.
I know.
You fucking
Not even a
jerk.
cake.
It's a fucking meringue.
Asshole.
All right.
Fuck.
Next Voice Moyle. Here it is.
Fuck.
Hey, this is Bombhab. Love your show. If you had your choice, would you prefer to be an orc, an elf, or a dwarf? I know I wish I could be a...
Orc, elf, or dwarf? Well, Nasty is a dwarf in our D&D sessions.
Yeah. Yeah, but I would rather be an elf, honestly.
Yeah, elves are awesome.
I don't know. I've just always had this thing towards elves.
Yeah, elves are great.
Like, night elves, I think, are my favorite character in WoW.
Ugh.
Well, okay, elves and what IP expression here?
Yeah, I mean, there's the Tolkien ones who are immortal.
Tolkien elves are dope as fuck.
Yeah, they are pretty dope.
Dude, the night elves can go invis, dude.
Okay.
Fuck you.
I'm
the worst co-host ever.
Dwarfs live in mountains and have hordes of gold.
I would have thought you would have gone dwarf myself.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very handy with their hands. They're blacksmiths and crafters.
Got a beard?
They like beer all the time. They're drinkers. You're a fucking dwarf, dude. Don't
you guys
talk
saying
about
that I'm
this
an
elf shit.
alcoholic?
I mean, if anything, you're the dwarf, Wally's the elf, and I'm the fucking orc. It just fits.
Okay, I'll take it.
It's fair.
I'll take it.
There you have it, Bombhab. Okie dokie. Thank you for all the Voice Moyles. We appreciate them.
Where did that character come from?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, dope.
The Just Okay Rabbi came out to thank everybody for the.
We really like all the voicemails. If you want to send more, you can do that at 615-763-5654. Send an audio file to justokgamers at gmail.com. That's it.
Hail!
L'chaim. Nasty. Oh, and no. Fuck, we got Listener of the Week yet.
Yeah, we got Listener of the Week. Don't fucking skip that. Jesus.
Man,
Put a
that's
bow
my
on it, man. Come on.
That's my favorite segment.
I know. I can't believe you almost forgot it.
I'm going to have a Pavlovian response to this episode where we're going to stop recording and I'm going to want to go to bed.
Why?
Because we always finish and I go to bed. That's how it's been for the past 4 years, but we started way early.
I can see that.
Today.
Yeah.
Well, the night is young.
Yeah, we're finishing right
And
when
full
we
of terror?
normally start.
That's true.
Okay, Lizard of the Week.
Wizard of the Week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
This week's Listener of the Week is Parf20. Parf20 gave us 5 stars on the United States of America iTunes and titled his review, Lost, Send Help! And his review is as follows. I have entered Guido's Penis and paid $20 for the ticket to go on a cave tour. I saw a different path and broke away from the group. I fell down a hole, and now I am trapped. I've not heard the sound of anyone's voice in months. You may ask yourself, how am I surviving and have the electricity to write this review? Well, I made a watermill generator with the river of Guido's piss right next to me. For food,
intuitive.
For food, I'm hunting some of the wildlife that they brought in when they opened the new safari area. I have one flare, but I don't want to use it until I hear someone's voice. I have made a fire and hope the smoke can be seen by people walking past. Your podcast has been the only human interaction I have had during my time here.
That's sad.
Thanks, Parf20. You are a listener of the week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
You can be listener of the week by leaving a review on iTunes, and we need them. We need them, folks.
Well, we down to a certain amount?
Yeah, we're down to 2.
We're getting there, man.
Okay.
No.
Getting low.
We're getting super low. Also, subscribe on iTunes. I don't think we've asked for that in a long time.
Yeah. I feel
that
like
actually
it's kind
helps
of-
us more than the reviews, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So if you're not subscribed and you just like search us on your iPhone or something and then download it, just subscribe, help us out.
Help us out.
Bump us
Do it a
up
little
in,
bit.
in the rankings a little bit. But really leave us reviews also because 2 weeks, you don't want to see me
have to shut the podcast
you don't
down.
want to see me go ape shit. All right.
Maybe I do.
Yeah, that's probably the maddest I'll ever get. Talking about how mad we're going to get is when we don't fucking get voicemails for a week.
Oof.
Nasty, you want to do some plugs?
Yeah, if you guys want to check us out, justokgamers.com. In the top right corner, you can find links to all the social medias, as well as a link to our Patreon, which is how you can help support the podcast. Patreon.com/justokgamers, and you can get an awesome segue at that $20 tier, just like Fruity Dinosaur did earlier in the episode. Also, be sure to pick up Fear 2. It's the game of the month. And then give us a call at the end of the month, 615-763-5654, and let us know what you think. You can start sending those in right now, too, if you guys are already playing and have some thoughts on the game. Otherwise, that's about it. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, Wally's excited. I'm very
very
indifferent.
opposite.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah, I guess next week.
Fucking bro sesh going on.
Wow,
Hey, Dave. Hey, Brett. Hey, John. Hey, Tom.
Oh shit! I'm just so triggered right now. Fuck! I'll crush your fucking throat! That's good enough to stop.
Yeah. Was that the end?
Yeah, that's the end.
Oh, that's awesome. Fucking awesome, bro.